Stadium. Coming to you live from Real Sports, I'll be your announcer for the play-by-play tonight. Gil Gomez here as the Los Fresnos Falcons host the Hanna Eagles, in which should be a great matchup as we get into week 2 of the district season. Temperature conditions here tonight, well, it couldn't be any better. Temperatures in the mid-60s, expected to get into about the low 60s as we progress through the night. Clear skies, a wind kind of different from normal here as it's coming more out of the northwest, but it shouldn't pose any kind of difficulties for the kickers, whether they go for the extra points or field goals. Both teams coming out on the field right now as we get through the last preps before we start the game tonight. Your referees for tonight's games, the officials will be Rick Rodriguez as the referee tonight, umpire Jonathan Ocaña, head linesman Steve Munoz, line judge Roel Silva, back judge Steve Munoz, field judge CJ Arenas, and the side judge Jorge Gonzalez. Both teams coming off impressive wins last week. Falcons with some good scoring last week, although they put the ball on the ground 6 or 7 times. Probably the early season jitters. And Hanna with an impressive win, maybe by a few points, but over a typical annual powerhouse San Benito. So both teams come in tonight at 1-0. We're going to go through the alma maters right now and the national anthems, and we'll be right back with you.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
We're back with you live here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium as we're just minutes away from kickoff. Once again, everybody, a beautiful evening, crisp temperatures, light winds, very low humidity. It should really be beneficial for these players as they enter into the second week of their district competition. Normally, we would be in the 9th week of a regular season, so this is, again, like everything has been this year, very unusual circumstances. Both teams about ready to come to their respective benches, and we will have the captains coming to do the coin flip at midfield in just a second. Falcons coming in tonight. They'll be wearing their all-gold uniforms with white helmets. Hanna all white, helmets included. Black, their brown, traditional brown numerals, easy to spot. And the Falcons coming into the field, to their side of the field. Captain for Hanna tonight will be number 6, Diego Escobar, the quarterback. Had a great game last week against San Benito. And number 4, Hector Muñiz for the Falcons, a defensive back and a kick return specialist. They are at midfield to determine who wins the flip. This will be the second game that Los Fresnos has hosted at the start of the season. They have one more to go, hosting here next week, where they will be going up against the San Benito Greyhounds. And there's the flip. It hits the ground. San Benito gets the call, and let's see what was the outcome. Referee taking his time about making the decision on the coin flip. Looks like he's discussing it with the Hanna Eagle captain. So here we are. Here we go. Okay, as you heard the referee there, Hanna won the coin flip, deferred till the second half, and so Los Fresnos will be taking the ball on the south end of the field. As I look out on the field, the press box is located on the west side of the stadium, so the Falcons will be heading from south to north, my right to left for this first quarter. And we should be in for a fantastic game. Hanna has just been on the up and up over the last seasons, and I'm sure they want to maintain that level and even go beyond that. Falcons trying to continue with their playoff traditions. And also, so what can you say? Two great teams tonight, looking to go up 2-0 on the season in district play. And also trying to avoid the rabid COVID that's all around us. Hardline with a great kick return. Number 2, Christian Resendiz gets the Falcons in great field position at the start of this game at the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted on the Falcon 41-yard line. And here we go. Quarterbacking for the Falcons, number 21, Adrian Longoria. His lone setback, number 2, Chris Resendiz. Two wide outs for the Falcons. Man in motion. A pitch out to number 26. He's got room to run across the 45-yard line. Looks like it was number 26 for the Falcons, Emiliano Moreno. So first play is across for about 4 yards. 4-yard gain. Or it'll be 2nd and 6. Falcons looking at their plays on their wrist, all written on their wrist. Of course, that's the way they play nowadays. Man in motion again. They give us to Resendiz for no gain. Stopped right in the middle. First hit of the tackle for Hanna's number 55, Humberto Garcia. No gain on the play. Maybe give him 1 yard. Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Falcons. Number 55 for Hanna. Garcia is the nose tackle, right up against the center. 3rd and 5. Once again, they give it to Resendiz. He's got some running room. He's across into Eagle territory. A gain of 9 yards to the Hanna 45-yard line. Give him 9 yards on that carry. And it's the Falcons' first down of the night on 3 plays into Hanna territory. Falcons waiting for the call from the sideline. Tackle on the play for the Eagles was number 50, Rolando Gonzalez. 1st and 10 Falcons on the Eagle 45-yard line. Man in motion. Give once again to Resendiz. Caught right at the front of the line. Number 99 in on the tackle for the Eagles, Manrique Cantu. No gain. In fact, a loss of 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 12. Nobody fooled on that play. Great play by number 99 of the Eagles. Man in motion, number 26. Oh, looks like there's flags all over the place. We'll see what the referee calls right now. Looks like preliminary signal will be offsides. Hanna, let's see. And here's the call. Okay, well, we didn't get the signal from the PA system from the referee, but it was offsides on Hanna. 5-yard walk-off. Puts the ball at the 42-yard line. Now it'll be 2nd and 7. And again, the Falcons mixing up their signals as far as the counts. Man in motion, number 26, Moreno. The give is to Resendiz. Up the middle inside the 40-yard line. First in on the tackle for Hanna. Number 25, Ramon Reyes. Pick up 3 yards. Now it'll be 3rd down again for the Falcons, then 3 yards. They need to get to the 36-yard line for a 1st down. Clock running. There hasn't been any clock stoppage so far. 8:46 to go in the 1st quarter. Again, Longoria under center. To give it to Resendiz, he's inside the 34-yard line for a 1st down. A gain of 6 yards. 2nd 1st down for the Falcons. Let him have 7 yards on that play. He's with 5 rushes now for 18 yards. 1st and 10 Falcons are 2nd on this drive, which started at the 41-yard line. This will be the 9th play of the drive. Correction, 8th play of the drive. Resendiz once again. He's a keeper of the ball. He's got running room. He's going into the 15. Maybe knocked out of bounds early. He's knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they spot the ball. They have to spot the ball at the 3-yard line. A 29-yard run. Puts the ball inside right around the 3-yard line. He broke away from some would-be tacklers, and was finally outflanked there on the sidelines and knocked out on the 3-yard line is where they're spotting it, where it'd be 1st and goal for the Falcons. Their 3rd 1st down and the 9th play of the drive. Falcons lining up at the 2-yard line, and let's see what happens. Resendiz has been the man with the ball, and he's into the end zone for the 1st touchdown of the night. Nice drive by the Falcons. 10 plays, 69 yards. Correction, 59 yards. And the Falcons are in for pay dirt. Will they go for 2 or will they go for the extra point? We didn't see an extra point kick from the Falcons all last week, and it looks like they're going to go for 2 again. So the man on the mission, Chris Resendiz, with another 3 yards on that play for now 50 yards on the night on 7 carries. Falcons going for 2, line up again in their usual formation. Again, Resendiz in the backfield, lone man with 2 wings. Man in motion, number 26. It's a pitch out. And it's number 11, McWhorter, walking it in for the extra 2 points. Miles McWhorter for the extra 2 points. Oh, wow, that was a fantastic drive for the Falcons to open up the game. We'll be right back with Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began.
Back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium, where the Falcons have taken the opening drive, went 59 yards on 10 plays for pay dirt, made the extra 2 points, and with 7:29 to go in the 1st quarter, Hanna hasn't seen the ball yet on offense. Falcons are leading 8-0. Kicking for the Falcons, number 84, Adolf Hernandez. It's a short kick. Number 37 for the Hanna Eagles bringing the ball up. Sebastian Lozano. And the Eagles have great field position to start the game at the 34-yard line. And here we go. with 7:24 to go. Escobar looking for a pass. He's loose. He's in loose. He's going to go up across the 40-yard line. A nice gain. Gain of about 8 yards. Number 6, the quarterback for the Eagles, Diego Escobar, also the team captain. His first rush of the night, 8 yards. Nice gain on that one. Across the 40-yard line to the 42, where it'll be 2nd and 2. Hanna pretty much a balanced team on running and passing, although I think they favor a little bit more in the passing department. And we'll see tonight as it unfolds. In motion, number 17. He's got the ball. Got some running room. Across for the first down and more. 45, 40, 35. And he chunked out of bounds finally at the 30-yard line, but not before he picked up about 26 yards. Number 17 for the Eagles, Ethan Pena, takes the ball inside the Falcon 30-yard line, where it's a 1st and 10 from the Falcon 28-yard line. So first carry of the night for Pena. He marches for about 32 yards. And the Eagles are now in business. Give us to number 20. He's got room. Nobody there to catch him. Oh, more than 10 yards on the carry. Let's call it 12 yards. Number 20 for the Eagles, Chris Pena. His first carry of the night. So both teams moving the ball at will. Ball now spotted on the Falcon 17-yard line, where it's 1st and 10. So on 3 plays, the Eagles have moved the ball about 50 yards. Number 23 now in the backfield for the Eagles, Anthony Ambriz. Number 6 quarterbacking again, Escobar. The handoff is to Ambriz. He stopped close at the line of scrimmage, and there's a bunch of Falcons to stop him for no gain, possibly a loss. First in on the tackle was number 12, Frankie Melendez. We're going to call that a loss of 1 yard, where it'll be a 2nd and 11. Hanna, much like Los Fresnos, looking towards the sidelines. They're looking at their play caller from the one of the coaches there on the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 11 yards. Call it the 18-yard line of the Falcons. They are headed south. Let's go out waiting for that. He's got the snap. He drops back. He's looking. He's got more room again. Nobody's picking him up. Got a great gain inside the 10-yard line. And the ball looks like it's going to be very close to a first down. Let's see how they spot it. Looks like there might have been a flag, but I'm not sure it's whether that's a flag or maybe just a pad laying on the field around the 5-yard line. Everything looked pretty legit, but let's see what they're calling it. They're discussing it quite a bit here. And it looks like, let's see. Officials gathered here close to the Falcon sideline discussing it right around the 10-yard line. And, well, Hanna, for whatever reason, they look like they've marched back, so they must be anticipating something not in their favor. If there's anything I want to say, maybe there was some type of an illegal block. But let's see what happens. Here's the call. Hopefully we can get it from the referee. Oh, it's a defensive holding against the Falcons. So it'll be a first down. They'll neglect the penalty, or will they walk off even more? They'll even walk off another 5 yards on the Falcons and take it to inside the 5-yard line on the 4-yard line, where it'll be a 1st and goal for Hanna. So Hanna quickly brings up the huddle, and they get close to the goal line. They are close to scoring here now. And Hanna's about to do this on 5 plays. 4:53 to go in the first quarter. Clock was stopped on that penalty. 1st and goal for the Eagles. Number 6, Escobar. And there's Timeout called by the Eagles. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live in
on over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized.
With you now, after that timeout from Hanna, they have the ball on the 4-yard line where it's first and goal with 4:53 to go in the first quarter. Hanna trying to just come back and do the same thing Los Fresnos did and score on their first opening drive. Quarterback with a keeper inside, and he is in for the touchdown. Nice 4-yard run by the quarterback, Diego Escobar, for 6 points for Hanna. Will they go for 2 or will they do the extra point? Looks like they're going to go for the extra point. And Hanna with an impressive 6-play drive, 66 yards, in for 6 points, and now going for the extra point conversion. So the result of that drive, a TD, as it was a result of the Falcons' first drive for a TD. Kicking for the Eagles will be number 15 for the extra point, Thomas Green. It's down, the kick is up, and it was just slightly deflected, but it goes to the uprights, and it's good. So everyone, with 4:47 to go in the first quarter, we have the Falcons 8, Hanna 7. We'll be right back on Real Sports Live after this commercial.
237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium, where the score is 8-7 with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Eagles just coming on an impressive 6-play, 66-yard drive for 6 points, and the extra point was good. Where the score is 8-7. Falcons kicking for the Eagles, number 15, Thomas Green. Back to receive for the Falcons, number 4, Hector Muniz. And we're off. Kick is going to go this time to Muniz. Number 4 bringing the ball up. Looks like he's got a little bit of room, but it's closing up quickly and tackled nicely. First man in there for Hanna, number 17, with a nice trip up. Ethan Pena got low and tripped up Muniz, where he falls at about the 15-yard line. Looks like where they're going to spot the ball. Correction, they're going to spot the ball on the 12-yard line. So the Falcons, with their second possession of the night, will start from the 12-yard line. Signal caller for the Falcons, number 21, Longoria. Lone backfield man, number 2, Resendiz. The give is to him. He's got the ball, just a scrum in the middle. Takes it across the 20-yard line, the 15-yard line, close to the 20, a gain of 6 yards. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Wingmen for the Falcons are number 26, Moreno, and number 11, McWhorter. Typically the Falcons put a man in motion. They got 2 receivers on the right. Another draw, a snap. There's flags on the play. Looks like this cadence by Longoria is throwing Hanna off for the moment. But there's flag. It looked like the same offside by Hanna as occurred earlier in the game. And they're both concurring, I believe. Let's hear what the ref says on this call. So it's encroachment by Hanna. Marks off 5 yards. It should be a first down, and it is. So that puts the ball on the Falcon 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Longoria on a keeper, not fooling anybody on the Hanna side of the ball. No gain on the play. First in on the tackle, number 55 again, the nose guard, Humberto Garcia. Tough man spearheading the Hanna defense. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 10. 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Clock continues to roll. Quick game because nobody's throwing the ball for the most part. In motion, number Twix Morenos. They give it to Resendiz, and he's got some room, but he's tripped and he falls, losing his balance, trying to get over personnel there that are laying on the field, and it looks like it's a 2-yard loss. So now it's a 3rd and 12 for the Falcons. Ball is placed on the 21-yard line. So it looked like Resendiz was going to slip out of that tackle, try to reverse fields, but there was too many people laying on the ground, and he just couldn't get over them and lost his balance, and the ball is now on the 21-yard line. 3rd and 10 again for the Falcons. In motion, number 11, McWhorter with the option. Nothing doing. Hanna is right there with the pitch out to McWhorter. First in on the tackle for Hanna, number 23. Let's catch the name of that one. Anthony Ambriz. There's an injured player on the field. Preliminary indication right now as I look at it is number 50 for Hanna. That would be Rolando Gonzalez, a senior defensive lineman. He's now sitting up, and he is now getting up on his own power. It looks like he's going to be okay. So he's actually jogging out the field now, so that's a good sign. Well, the Falcons will be faced with a 4th and 15 from their own 18-yard line. They'll be kicking to Hanna, going against the wind on this punt. Punt will be from the 18-yard line. So 3 plays, and it looks like they only get a first down on a penalty. It's a low kick, but it's a line drive with a little overspin on it. Let's see what happens. Ball falls dead on the Hanna 46-yard line, but a nice defensive stance for Hanna, as in the first possession they were having a very difficult time stopping the Falcons. They stopped that Falcons after their first down for loss of yardage on 2 of the 3 plays. So Hanna now gets their ball on their second possession with 2:09 left in the first quarter, and the ball resting on their own 46-yard line. So let's see if the Falcons can return the favor of stiffening it up on the defense. That's yet to be seen. Let's see. Once again, number 6, Escobar, the quarterback. He takes the snap, looking back to pass. Quick pass, almost intercepted by number 12, Frankie Melendez. Ball went a little bit wide on that throw. It was like just a square out by the receiver. So it brings up a 2nd and 10. Kind of a quiet crowd on both sides. There is a nice, significant crowd from both schools trying to cheer on their teams. But it's early in the season, although we're here in late October. The give is to number, can't get the name of the number there. Stop for maybe a yard gain. Number 20, the ball carrier, Chris Pena. Brought down by number 56 of the Falcons. That would be Stephen Atkinson. So it brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Hanna Eagles on their own 47-yard line. Pretty much a pass situation. Escobar takes a snap. He drops back. Being rushed, being pursued quickly. Got some room. Oh, he's tripped up from behind by number 43, short of the first down. A great play by number 43 of the Falcons. Gregory Jones just reached his hand out, reached his arm out there and got it from the shoestrings and looked like the quarterback thought he had running room, but it was tripped up, just kind of fell, losing his balance, and it's now going to be a 4th and 4, and Hanna's going to look like they're going to go for it. They're in Falcon territory on the 48-yard line. Let's see what unfolds here. They go back. He drops back. Looks like he's got room. Oh, it's a kick. Nice kick. It goes out of bounds, but it's going to be right around the 25-yard line. So where it looked like he might have had room for a first down, he decided to punt it at the very last second. And so it's a legal kick. Everything is fine. Falcons get the ball back. So in 4 plays, they turn the ball right back over to the Falcons. So now the Falcons with their 3rd possession. They'll be starting on the 20-yard line with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. So from what seemed like a optional defense of game so far tonight, turned out to be 2 good defensive stances by both teams on both teams' second possession. Longoria underneath the center. The give is to Resendiz. He's got some ball. He's running room, just slugging it up the middle, close to a first down on the first carry. And let's see what the refs are going to say. They are going to, nope, they're going to say, well, yeah, they are going to move it. So it's a 10-yard gain by Resendiz to move the ball up to the 30-yard line. So another first down for the Falcons. Resendiz now with 64 yards on the night. Longoria under center, man in motion, pitch out to McWhorter, number 11, juking and jiving. Not much there, but yes, 4 yards. Brought down by number 23, Ambriz. Gain of 4 yards. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, here at Leo Aguilar Stadium, after 1 quarter of play, it's the Falcons 8, Hanna 7. We'll be back after this commercial.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez.
Back with you, everyone, here as we begin the second quarter here in this district matchup. Both teams coming in at 1-0 in district play. Falcons with the ball on the 38-yard line, 2nd and 6. It gives Resendiz. He's up the middle. Just pushing for those yards, getting up close to a first down, maybe a yard short. A gain of 5 yards. Where it'll be 3rd and 1 from the Falcon 39-yard line. Falcons started this drive on the 40-yard line, have advanced 19 yards so far. 3rd and 1. Longoria under center, a quarterback keeper over the 40-yard line, so it'll be good enough for a Falcon first down. Gain of 3 yards. In on the tackle, number 40 for Hanna, Jose Castellan. Ball will be spotted on the Falcon 42-yard line. So Longoria with the second carry of the night. His first one was for no gain. First and 10 Falcons. Longoria under center. Man in motion, number 11, McWhorter. The give is Resendiz. Headed up there by a bunch of Eagles right there, right on the line of scrimmage. First one in the tackle, number 50 and number 55. Lorando Gonzalez and number 55, Humberto Garcia. Gonzalez was just hurt a few minutes ago. He's back in there playing hard, stopping the Falcons for no gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Once again, Longoria looking over the line of scrimmage. Man in motion, number 6, Moreno. Keeper to McWhorter with the pitch out to McWhorter. McWhorter's about for a 4-yard gain across the 45-yard line. Looks like he picked up about 5 yards. Let's see where they spot it. It is. It's a gain of 5 yards for McWhorter, his 3rd carry of the night. So he's at 6 yards. And they'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Falcons. A long 5. Ball spotted on the Falcon 40, let's call it the 47-yard line. Again, 3rd and 5. Man in motion. The give is to Resendiz. And he stops short of the first down by at least 3 yards. Brings the ball up close to the midfield. And it'll bring up a 4th down for the Falcons, a 4th and 4. So give Resendiz 1 yard on that carry. And the Falcons look like they'll be going for it. Falcons, I don't think ever look at trying to punt the ball when they're actually beyond the 40-yard line. They're going to go for it pretty much every time. So Longoria looking for something to happen. Maybe it's going to be a cadence count to try to draw them off sides. But Hanna doesn't go for it on that first attempt. Longoria back under center. There's now a timeout, looks like, by the Falcons. There is a timeout by the Falcons. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Real Sports Live.
Our former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
And we're back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium with 9:02 left to go in the second quarter. Falcons going for a risk-reward situation here. 4th and 4 on their own 48-yard line. The risk, of course, don't make the first down. You hand it over to Hanna for the short field. The reward, well, as the drive continues. So here we go. Longoria under center. Resendiz in the backfield, lone man. 2 wing backs. Number 11, McWhorter. Number 26, Moreno. The give is to a pitch out to Moreno. He's got no place to go. Stop right there by number 7, Edgar Sertuche. And the ball will go over to Hanna. So it was a loss of 3 yards, and the ball will go over to the Hanna Eagles in Falcon territory on their 47-yard line. So Eagles have the ball on their 3rd possession of the night with 8:56 to go in the second quarter. The ball on the Falcon 47-yard line. Quarterbacking for Hanna, Escobar. Little mishandled with the ball, but a good run by number 20, looks like. Up the middle. Pena with the carry. Brought down by looks like number 72 for the Falcons, Vicente Rosillo. But not before he picks up 5 yards. So on his 3rd carry, Pena with 26 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5 from the Falcon 42-yard line. Lone person in the backfield gives again to number 20, Pena. Caught right at the line of scrimmage, maybe dives for 1 or 2 yards. Let's see where they spot it. We'll call it a gain of 1 yard, where it'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Maybe 3. A beautiful moon continues to rise in the horizon there. Should be a full moon tomorrow night on the 31st of October. Perfect for Halloween. Here we go with a 3rd down and call it a long 3 yards. The give to number 20, looking for some room. Getting close. He's going to be very close. I think he's got the first down. In fact, we're going to give it to him. 4-yard gain. Number 20, Pena. 31 yards on the night so far. Ball spotted now on the Falcon 36-yard line where it's a 1st and 10. So now Hanna's picked up their momentum again on their offensive unit and continues to move the ball. Going now on their 5th play of this drive. Correction, 4th play. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, a sweep. It's going to be trying to get some yardage, and he muscles in for a gain of about 3 yards inside the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the carry. Number 6, Escobar. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Ball spotted on the Falcon 33-yard line. They break from the huddle. Got a lone man in the backfield, number 20. Been a workhorse. Number 23 now in the backfield. Ambris been playing on both sides of the ball. He's got the ball, looking to go wide. Not much looking. Doesn't look like there's much there, but he makes something of it. Looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss, but he did maybe pick up a yard. He had a lot of determination on that play. Let's see what he's got here, folks. There you're going to call it right at the line of scrimmage. So Ambris went sweeping to the right. Looked like he had no place to go. Looked like he was going to get caught for about a 4-yard loss, but managed to get his arms and his legs through all the tacklers and back up to the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be a 3rd and 7. Escobar in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looking to sweep, looking for a pass, a quick pass to the outside. Number 12 with the ball, not going anywhere. Number 12 with a reception. Ryan Trinidad maybe gains 1 yard. Now it's a 4th down. First completion of the night for Escobar. 1 yard gain. Number 12 with a reception. So here we go. 4th and 6. Ball spotted on the Falcon 32-yard line. Play coming in from the sideline. Number 6 bringing it in, looking at it one more time. Two men to the right as receivers, one to the left. Lone man in the backfield. Dropping back to pass, looking for something. He's got room on the left side. He throws a pass wide open, and it is caught. Beautiful catch at the 8-yard line by number 4 with a great catch, Manny Gonzalez. So from about the 26-yard line, they get it down to the 4-yard line where it's inside 1st and 10, 1st and goal actually. So Escobar's second completion of the night goes for about 20 yards. And Hanna knocking on the door for their second score. The give is to number 20, Pena, close to the 5-yard line. Gain of 3 yards. They will mark it right at the 5. So on the sixth rush for Pena tonight, he's got 34 yards. Ball at the 5-yard line. We're at 2nd and goal for Hanna. Let's go out, sweep it to the right. He's going to walk it in for a 5-yard run for a touchdown. 6 points for Hanna. So Hanna takes the lead at this moment, 13-8, with the extra point to follow. Looks like they'll come in again, go for their extra point kick, the 1-point conversion. Escobar with a sweep to the right. Again, Green doing the kicking for the Eagles, Thomas Green. Snap is good, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, with 3:47 to go in the second quarter, Hanna has taken the lead on their second long drive of the night. And right now, with the 3:47 to go, it is the Eagles 14 and the Falcons 8. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium, where the Hanna Eagles have taken the lead with 3:47 to go in the second quarter. The Falcons went for it on a fourth down situation inside their own 50-yard line. Hanna stuffed the run, took advantage of the short field and scored. So that drive went for 47 yards and pay dirt. So here we go. Falcons trying to make a little bit of noise to pump up the players. And here's the kick. Ball goes again to number 11, McWhorter. McWhorter's got the ball. He's got some running room. And he's tripped up. He crosses the 30-yard line to the 32-yard line. McWhorter with about an 18-yard return. Puts the Falcons in pretty good position for their fourth drive of the night. But at this point, the Falcons find themselves trailing by 6 points with 3:40 to go. Falcons haven't attempted a pass tonight. Center for the Falcons will be number 51. Gerardo Garcia. We'll call the other lineman in a few minutes. Resendiz in the backfield. Man in motion. Resendiz with the ball. Got some running room. Running hard. Up the middle. Can't be stopped. Still moving forward across to the 45-yard line with about a 13-yard gain. Beautiful run for Resendiz. Thirteen-yard run to bring him to 83 yards on the night. First and 10 Falcons. Falcons in their single-man backfield. The pitch outs to McWhorter. Looks like he's got some room. Juking and jiving. A good gain of the play, maybe about 6 or 7 yards. Finally stopped by number 40 of the Eagles, Jose Castellan. A gain of 6 yards from McWhorter. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Longoria, the signal caller. Man in motion, number 26. Correction, number 20. And there's a fumble on the play. Hanna's picking up the ball. And Hanna is going to have the ball. Has taken over possession on the fumble. Number 55 with the fumble recovery for Hanna, Humberto Garcia. And once again, Hanna in great field position on the 41-yard line. Falcons continue to put the ball on the ground. Continuation from last week. First to hit him was number 9 for Hanna, making him fumble, Alfredo Villarreal. So it puts the ball on the Falcon 41-yard line, 1st and 10 Eagles on their 4th drive of the night. Key turnover, once again giving Hanna great field position with 2:41 to go in the second quarter with a great opportunity to just stretch that lead. Quarterbacking for the Eagles, number 6, Escobar. He gets the snap, hands it off to number 20. He's been the workhorse for the Eagles. Steady ground game for Hanna. A gain of maybe, let's call it 2 yards. Number 70, Vicente Rosillo for the Falcons on the stop. 7th carry of the night for number 20 of the Eagles, Peña, with 36 yards. Clock continues to run. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Hanna just playing steady ball. Breaking the huddle. Lining up quickly. Quarterback looking to pass. Nice catch. Pitch and catch to number 4. And he's still not down. Close to a first down. It looks like the ball might have been on the ground, but no. So reception to number 4, his 2nd catch of the night. And they're not going to quite give him the first down. It's on the 32-yard line where it'll be a 3rd and 1. So a catch of 7 yards. 32 yards on the night in receptions for number 4 of the Eagles, Manny Gonzalez. Clock running still with about 1:26 to go in the second quarter. Really plenty of time for Hanna with 2 timeouts in their pocket. Snap goes to the quarterback. Escobar, he hands off. Got running room. Number 20, once again, with a first down. Actually about a 10-yard gain. Give him 10 yards on that one. So 46 yards on the night. Moves the ball into the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Clock getting close to 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Hanna on the move. Knocking on the door. Man in motion, number 17. Very similar to the first one of the plays earlier this evening. Number 17 with the ball. Ethan Pena. Timeout now called. Hanna calls a timeout. So with 42 seconds to go in the second quarter and Hanna driving, we'll be right back after this message from Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some
Back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium with 44 seconds to go on the clock. Hanna on the drive. Right now, they're inside the Falcon 20-yard line. It is second and 7. Quarterback Escobar takes the snap, dropping back to looking for a screen pass. Oh, and the ball's dropped in and out of the hands of the receiver. Clock goes dead. Nobody hurt. 40 seconds to go. 3rd and 7. Critical game tonight for both teams. A very short season, and who knows with COVID whether the teams will get to complete the season. So every win is crucial. Kind of trying to spread the margin of their lead right now from 14 to 8 and see what they can get out of this. Falcons trying to hold on this 3rd down possession. You know Hanna's going to go for it regardless on the 4th down if they have to use it. Escobar in the backfield takes a snap. Quick pass on the inside. Caught. Number 12 still moving inside the 5-yard line. Finally brought down by number 4, Muniz. But not before Hanna has the ball. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line with 32 seconds to go. Hanna once again calls her last time out of the evening. And we'll be right back on Real Sports Live.
You dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by...
We're back with you here at Leo Aguilar Stadium with 30 seconds to go. Hanna knocking on the door with a golden opportunity, as they may call themselves, the Golden Eagles. Big opportunity to stretch the lead. Man in motion, number 88. Quarterback with a snap. Number 20 looking for yardage, and he's close, and he may be... Nope, he stopped just short of the goal line at the half-yard line. Number 20, Pena. First in on the tackle for the Falcons. Number 43. Quarterback sneak. And he is... Looks like it's going to be close. The clock is ticking. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Unless he's in, they're going to lose the opportunity. And it is... The horn blows. And let's see what happens here. Hanna is going to not have any points on this drive. Really bad management, clock management. And ladies, let's see what the referees say. They're still talking about it. It looks like that's the end of the first half. Hanna with a really crazy play and poor clock management not to get anything on the board. So we go into halftime with Hanna leading 14-8. We'll be back with more of this football game tonight on Real Sports Live. Wow.
Serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
low line drive kick. It takes a bounce right to the tailback. Got some movement. He's up to the 30, across the 35, all through the 40-yard line, out of bounds at the 40-yard line with a great kick return. Once again, they give it to Lesendis. He's got some running room. He's across into Eagle territory. 5-yard line. Man in motion. Give once again to Lesendis. Caught right at the front of the line. Number 99 in on the tackle. To give it to Lesendis. He's inside the 34-yard line for a first down. A gain of 6 yards. Second first down for the Falcons. Let him have 7 yards on that play. He's with 5 runs. Lesendis once again. He's a keeper of the ball. He's got running room. He's going in into the 15. Maybe knocked out of bounds early. He's knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they yard line. And let's see what happens. Lesendis has been the man with the ball, and he's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night. Nice drive in the usual formation. Again, Lesendis in the backfield. Lone man with 2 wings. Man in motion, number 26. It's a pitch out. And it's number 11, McWhorter. Escobar looking for a pass. He's loose. He's in loose. He's going to go up across the 40-yard line. A nice gain in the passing department. And we'll see tonight as it unfolds. In motion, number 17. He's got the ball. Got some room, running room. Across for the first down and more. 45, 40, 35. And he's chunked out of bounds. And the Eagles are now in business. Give us to number 20. He's got room. Nobody there to catch him. Oh, more than 10 yards on the carry. Let's call it. Let's go out waiting for that. He's got the snap. He drops back. He's looking. He's got more room again. Nobody's picking him up. Got a great gain inside the 10-yard line. Kind of trying to just come back and do the same thing Los Fresnos did and score on their first opening drive. Quarterback with a keeper inside, and he is in. First and 10. Longoria on a keeper, not fooling anybody on the Hanna side because nobody's throwing the ball for the most part. In motion, number 6, Moreno's to give it to Lesendis, and he's got some room, but he's tripped and he falls, losing his balance, trying to get over personnel there. In motion, number 11, McWhorter with the option, nothing doing. Hanna is right there with the pitch out to McWhorter. First. Once again, number 6, Escobar, the quarterback. He takes the snap, looking back to pass. Quick pass, almost intercepted by number 2. Escobar takes a snap. He drops back, being rushed, being pursued quickly. Got some room. Oh, he's tripped up from behind by number 40. Good defensive stances by both teams on both teams' second possession. Longoria underneath the center. To give us to Lesendis. He's got some ball. He's running room, just slugging it up the middle. First and 10 Falcons. Longoria under center. Man in motion, number 11, McWhorter. To give us to Lesendis. Headed up there by a bunch of Eagles right there, right on the line. Lesendis in the backfield, lone man. 2 wing backs. Number 11, McWhorter. Number 26, Moreno. The give is to a pitch out to Moreno. He's got no place to go. Stop right there by number 7 on the backfield. Ambris. Been playing on both sides of the ball. He's got the ball, looking to go wide. Not much looking. Doesn't look like there's much there, but he makes something of it. Looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss. Escobar in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking to sweep. Looking for a pass. A quick pass to the outside. Number 12 with the ball. Not going anywhere. Number 12 with a reception. 2 men to the right as receivers, 1 to the left. Lone man in the backfield. Dropping back to pass, looking for something. He's got room on the left side. He throws a pass wide open, and it is caught. Beautiful catch. at the 5-yard line. We're at 2nd and goal for Hanna. Let's go out, sweep it to the right. He's going to walk it in for a 5. Call the other lineman in a few minutes. We'll send these in the backfield. Man in motion. We'll send these with the ball. Got some running room, running hard up the middle. Can't be stopped. Still moving forward across to the caller. Man in motion, number 26. Correction, number 20. And there's a fumble on the play. Hanna's picking up the ball. And Hanna is going to have the ball. Hanna just playing steady ball. Breaking the huddle. Lining up quickly. Quarterback looking to pass. Nice catch. Pitching catch to number 4. And he's still not down. Close to a first down. It looks like the ball 2 timeouts in their pocket. Snap goes to the quarterback. Escobar, he hands off. Got running room. Number 20, once again, regardless on the 4th down, if they have to use it. Escobar in the backfield takes a snap. Quick pass on the inside. Caught. Number 12, still moving inside the 5-yard line. Finally brought down. Low line drive kick. It takes a bounce right to the tailback. Got some movement. He's up to the 30.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
What is it? 14-7? 14-7. Just a quick update, folks. We're here back at Leo Aguilar Stadium. We're at halftime, where the score is the Hanna Eagles 14, the Los Fresnos Falcons 8. With about 13 minutes to go before the start of the second half, we'll be right back with some more information and the first half statistics in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned for a great second half of football. 14-8, Hanna over the Falcons.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are back with you here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium with just under 5 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Just some halftime scores as we go across the games across the valley. St. Joseph Academy, actually they're in the fourth quarter, leading Austin Hyde Park 21-14. Here in Los Fresnos at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, Hanna's up. Brownsville Hanna 14, Los Fresnos 8. In Harlingen in the Bird Bowl, Harlingen High with a second quarter lead, 13-0. And Hidalgo in first quarter, 7-0 over La Feria. Other games we have McAllen High in the second quarter over McAllen Memorial, 10-0. Port Isabel trailing PSJA Southwest in the second quarter, 14-7. And another score we have is Lyford 14, Corpus Christi London 7. That's it also in the second quarter. Well, here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, Hanna, the stats over the first half, leading rusher for Hanna. Let me see here real quick. We have Chris Pena with 8 carries for 46 yards, and Ethan Pena 2 carries for 35 yards. The quarterback, Diego Escobar, is 3 of 4 on passing for 43 yards on the night. 4 of 5 on the night. 2 receptions by Ryan Trinidad, number 12, and number 4, 2 receptions, Manny Gonzalez. Gonzalez with 32 yards on his 2 receptions, and Ryan Trinidad with 22 yards. Falcons on the night, quarterback by Adrian Longoria. Leading rusher for the Falcons is number 2, Chris Resendiz, 13 carries for 83 yards. And the other leading carrier for the Falcons, number 11, Miles McWhorter, with 6 carries for 12 yards. The story of the night so far, really, Hanna, with 4 possessions on the night. 2 of those were touchdowns. One was a punt, and could have been 3 touchdowns on their 4th position, but the time ran out on the clock. And so, unfortunately, Hanna, that may come back to bite them. But at this moment, leading 14-8, there's still a lot of game to be played. I'm sure both teams go into halftime making their adjustments to see what they can do to try to stop both teams with their offenses. Falcons had the ball 4 times and coughed it up once and went for it on a 4th down inside their 50-yard line, which Hanna took advantage of and scored on their second possession. So we should have an interesting second half, obviously. Once again, this is the second game of the season. Both are district games for both teams. Both teams coming in tonight with 1 win. So a game tonight with a shortened season is of huge importance. What can I say? Again, when you throw in the unknown of COVID hitting any team, as it did the other night with Rivera, and I'm not sure how they're going to do makeup games. So next week, the Falcons will be hosting their 3rd game of the season, 3rd consecutive game, as Sammy DeGrans will be coming in here. Both teams warming up on the sidelines, doing some stretching. The night's gotten rather cool. Temperature right now has gone down to 61 degrees. Again, a beautiful night for football. What can you say? Clear skies, a moon rising up in the sky, and dry conditions. Very light winds. And it may come down to a field goal, really, to see who wins this game tonight. Both sides of the stadium well represented by their fans, even under the circumstances. And as we return to play, Hanna will get the opening kickoff, as again they elected to defer to the second half after having won the coin toss.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Now we're back with you here live from Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, where the Brownsville Hanna Eagles are leading the Falcons here at halftime, 14-8. Both teams are now on the sidelines getting ready for the second half. Again, Hanna will be receiving the ball in the second half. Let's see when they break from their huddles which way Hanna will be marching as they receive this opening kickoff. Looks like Hanna will be going to the south end, so they'll be heading north. Hanna in the white uniforms, white helmets, and the brown numbering and lettering. Falcons tonight in all gold with white helmets. As I look on the field, we are on the west side of the stadium, so Hanna will be traveling from right to the left to my left. Deep to receive for Hanna will be number 12, Ryan Trinidad. He's had a good night catching the ball. Number 84, Adolf Hernandez, ready to kick off as we begin the second half. And here we are underway. Number 17 bringing up the ball. He's got some running room. There's flags on the field. Looked like he was clotheslined. Flags all over the place. The ball is spotted right at the 33-yard line, but let's see what the flags are all about. Again, bringing up the ball for the Hanna Eagles, number 17, Ethan Pena. Looks like it was clothesline. I don't know whether that might have been a face mask. But there were numerous flags on the field. And we are about to get the call. Still waiting for the referee to give us the final word. Okay, so we had offsetting penalties. It was a personal foul by the Falcons and a holding by Hanna. So they nullify each other, and the ball is spotted where the tackler came to rest on the field on the 33-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 for the Hanna Eagles on their own 33. It looks like a Falcon jumped across the line of scrimmage on the initial snap. A lot of yelling going on from the fans on the Hanna Eagles side because even though the whistle was blown dead, the play resumed by the quarterback and the receiver. The receiver caught the ball. The Falcon defender tackled him, and it was like 10 seconds after the whistle had blown by the referees. So once again, the officiating crew discussing what the outcome was of these penalties. Preliminary indication at this point would be offsides by the Falcons in a 5-yard walk-off. But it could be a personal foul on Los Fresnos for like a late hit after the play was blown dead. We'll see what happens. So it could be effectively a 20-yard walk-off against the Falcons, but let's see. And I would say we're about to hear. Here we go. 2 fouls. That is correct. Exactly what happened. We had a encroachment by the Falcons, a 5-yard walk-off, and because the play continued and the Eagle receiver caught the ball with the Falcon tackling him kind of roughly, there was a personal foul for a 15-yard walk-off, and that puts the ball inside Falcon territory on the Falcon 47-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles. So a big, big gain by via penalties for the Eagles. Escobar with a snap. Number 20, the workhorse. Not going anywhere. Pena, a loss of 1 yard. So 2nd and 11. Crap. Can't get this out. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Escobar in the shotgun position. One lone tailback. It's again a give to Pena. Brings it up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, where it'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Atkinson, the tackler for the Falcons. Steve Atkinson. 3rd and 9. Number 56 for the Falcons. Big play here as we start the second half. Really a momentum change either way, depending on what happens on this play. Lots of emotions as we start the second half. Escareno with a keeper, trying to look for some room. Looks like he might have some running room. And caught by many Falcons. Could be a fumble. There's a ball loose. Let's see what happened. The ball is down. The ball got out of the hands of the quarterback, but he was down. He was trying to lean forward and actually try to get extra yards, but when the ball contacted the ground, it came out of his hands. So he's down. A gain of 1 yard. It brings up a 4th and 8. So Hanna looks like they're going to be going for it on this 4th down and let's call it 7 yards. It could be another quick kick. Escareño did that last time. Escobar, excuse me. And now let's see. There's a flag on the field. Let's see. There's movement on the line of scrimmage. It looks like it's a false start against Hanna this time, which will march them back 5 yards and take the ball back to about the 48-yard line of Los Fresnos, actually the 49 of Los Fresnos, where now it will be a 4th and 12, and Hanna will be forced to punt. Nobody yet back to punt for Hanna, although I see number 9. And here he comes, number 42 back to punt for the Hanna Eagles, Ernesto Gomez. Deep snap. Nice looking kick against the wind. It's a good favorable bounce for the Eagles inside the 20-yard line, so a really nice punt. For the conditions right now, about a 31-yard punt where the Falcons will take over. After it looked very promising for the Eagles, the Falcons stiffened up and get the ball back with 9:35 to go in the third quarter. And let's see what the Falcons can do with the ball on their first possession of the second half. Ball will be spotted on the 18-yard line. Once again, the signal caller for the Falcons, number 21, Adrian Longoria. Lone man in the backfield, number 2, Chris Resendiz, the heavy ball carrier for the Falcons, 83 yards in the first half. Man in motion for the Falcons to give us to Resendiz. He's got some running room up the middle, although stopped very quickly. Brought down by number 42, looks like the initial defensive person for the Eagles, Ernesto Gomez. Call it a gain of 3 yards. Second and 7. McQuarter, Moreno, McQuarter in motion. The pitch out is to McQuarter, looking for some room on the side. Doesn't get anything. Tackled immediately by number 23, Ambriz. A great defensive play for no gain. So now it brings up a third and let's call it a long 6, possibly 7. Good pursuit, good lateral pursuit by the Hanna Eagles on that play. Again, the Falcons with no passing attempts so far tonight. Kind of in that situation right now to at least try something. Being behind the chains with 6 yards to go on this third down. Man in motion goes to the Senders up the middle. Looking for some running room, not getting anywhere. Maybe 2-3 yards to about the 25-yard line. And the Falcons will be forced to punt. So back to punt for the Falcons will be number 43. Gregory Jones. Ball would be placed right at the 25-yard line. Let's see how far this punt goes. A one-step punter. Nice catch by nice punt. A nice catch, but a great tackle. Number 14 on the tackle immediately when he caught the ball. Cody Taylor. After a 36-yard punt, the ball traveled basically 36 yards in the air, and as soon as he caught the ball, he was brought down by Taylor. So the Hanna Eagles also, they stopped the Falcons on their first drive. Second possession of the second half for the Eagles. They bring the ball up on the their own 39-yard line. Signal caller, Escobar. Back to pass, looking for some receivers. Running up the middle, faking a pass. Fakes out some of the Falcons for sure. Takes the ball across the 45-yard line to about the 46. Gain of 7 yards. Gain of 7 yards brings up a 2nd and 3. At this point in time, looks like Hanna's with the upper hand on time of possession. And there is looks like somebody was in motion for the Eagles, and the slot man looks like he backed up a little bit, but I'm not sure where the official caught it. Falcon came jumping across the line to touch the Hanna player to try to create the flag, but let's see what happens here. It's a false start. So picked up well defensively by the Falcons as the Hanna had a man in motion, and then the slot receiver seemed to have stepped back, which would have put two people in motion, and one of the Falcons came across to try to create the flag, and he did. So a 5-yard step off, and now it brings up a 2nd and 8. Ball brought back to the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Quarterback Escobar with a handoff to number 17. He's been a nifty carrier with a sweet motion there. A 3-yard pickup, number 17. Ethan Pena. A gain of 4 yards. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Ball spotted right on the 45-yard line. Time at 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Game moving fast, really little time in the air. Few incompletions, if any. So the clock continues to run quickly in this third quarter. Quarterback fakes, looking for some room. He looks like he might have a spot. Oh, some head-to-head hard contact by both quarterback and number 34, but not before he picks up a first down and is into Falcon territory. A gain of 7 yards for the quarterback, Escobar. So the ball spotted on the Falcon 48-yard line, and now Hanna with another first down, and the ball is still moving for Hanna. Quarterback to give to Pena. He's been the workhorse for the rushing game. Maybe a gain of 1 yard right up the middle. Tackled by number 42 of the Falcons, Luis Rivera. Gain of 1 yard brings up a 2nd and 9. Clock now down to 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Third quarter. Escobar gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Not going to go anywhere with the ball. Trying to get some room. Stopped immediately by a bunch of Falcons. First one to get up for the Falcons. There's a pile of Falcons having a hard time getting up. Let's see here. The first one under the pile for the Falcons. There was 3 or 4 Falcons in on the stop. Number 8, Alan Torres, be credited with that tackle. A gain of 1 yard brings up a 3rd and 8. Getting a little noisier in the stadium as things get a little bit more emotional. Escobar with a snap, going back to pass. Oh, nowhere to go, and he's caught in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. Again, number 8 for the Falcons, Alan Torres, in there with number 42 also to help, Luis Rivera. So a loss of 2 yards. And the Eagles will be forced to punt. So it'll be 4th and 10. Number 42 to punt for the Hanna Eagles, Ernesto Gomez. Right at the 48-yard line of the Falcons. Let's see how far this punt goes. Back to receive number 4, Muniz. Nice snap. Little short kick, but he's got that nice. Let's see what happens. Well, the ball lands on the ground and taken to a knee immediately. Number 3, Jermaine Castillo. So the Falcons will take over on their second defensive stop of the second half. Ball will be spotted on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons. No timeouts. Each team with 3 timeouts to go. 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Falcons on their second possession, starting from their own 16-yard line. First time was their own 18. So the Eagles have kept them deep in their territory when they have started their drives. Longoria underneath center. Man in motion, McQuarter. The keeper is to Longoria, and he stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. No gain. The first to bring him down looks like number 50, hurt earlier in the game. Gomez, Rolando Gonzalez. Maybe a 1-yard gain given credit to Longoria. 2nd and 9 for the Falcons. Once again, Longoria under center, not in the shotgun position anymore. He is going back to pass. Got a man wide open. Oh, and it goes in and out of the hands. Had Hanna completely fooled. Ball intended for number 16, Alejandro Flores. No man within 5 yards of him for sure. Ball was just out of his outstretched arms. Would have gone for a long way. Ball was just a little too strong on the throw, but it did hit his hands. Maybe the cold night. Who knows? It's 3rd and 9. So a great opportunity for the Falcons to have changed our flipped field positions, but to no avail. We now go to a 3rd and 9. McQuarter again in motion. The give is to Resendiz, trying to muscle his way, but not going to get but across the 22-yard line. In on the tackle, first to come up, or the last to come up from the pile for Hanna, number 40, Jose Castellan. The gain of 5 yards for Resendiz, but not enough for a first down, so now Falcons will be forced to punt. So Falcons looks like another 3 and out. Back to receive the punt for the Eagles, number 12, Ryan Trinidad. Punting for the Falcons, number 43. Gregory Jones, a low kick, end over end, but it hits the field and goes straight down, but it does roll forward to right at about the 41-yard line. So we'll call it a 38-yard punt. Ball goes over to Hanna with 1:23 to go in the third quarter. Ball will be spotted on the Hanna 41-yard line, their third possession coming up of the night. Hanna has had 3 possessions this half, and they've started on the 33, 39, and now on the 41. Spearheading the quarterback position for Hanna, Escobar. He's had a good night. Takes the snap, pitches it out to running back Peña, looking for something. Shoveling, moving, he's shuffling his feet. Gets about 3 yards on what looked like to be really no gain on the play. But he kept backpedaling. Brought down by number 43, Gregory Jones. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 7. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Score still Hanna Eagles 14, the Falcons, the Fresnos 8. It's a fake handoff to number 20, Peña. It's a keeper by the quarterback, Escobar. Maybe another 3 yards in a cloud of dust. They're going to give him just 2 yards on that carry, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball spotted on the Hanna 46-yard line. So Peña with 5 carries in the second half. That one went for 2 yards, so he's got 9 yards on the second half. It looks like they're going to let the clock wind down to no time in the third quarter. We got less than 5 seconds to go. And the score here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium at the end of the third quarter is the Hanna Eagles 14, the Los Fresnos Falcons 8. We'll be right back after this commercial from Real Sports Live.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
As we resume play here in the fourth quarter, Hanna will have the ball on a 3rd and 5 on their own 46-yard line. The score here, Hanna Eagles 14, Los Fresnos Falcons 8. 1 quarter to go here. Beautiful, cool night, temperature around 60 degrees. It's a sweep by their ball carrier, looking for some running room, trying to get it up close to a first down, right at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 yards, so he'll be a yard short. Number 17, Pena, again with that sweep, has been effective for the Eagles tonight. Brought down by number 12, Frankie Melendez. It'll be a 4th and 1. Of course, I would think Hanna would go for it. Big play here. Hanna trying to continue the drive. Started on their own. Well, this is their 4th play of their first drive. And he's going to have the first down. Crosses the 50-yard line into Falcon territory. Number 20, Pena. First in on the tackle for the Falcons, number 41. R.J. Limon. Gain of 4 yards for Pena. Ball spotted on the Falcon 47-yard line, 1st and 10 Hanna. Critical drive, really, for both teams, for momentum and for trying to spread the lead. Number 20, Pena with the carry. Stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage for no gain. First in on the play, again, number 41, Limon. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Hanna with numerous possessions on offense tonight. Seem to have had ball control for the majority of the game. 2nd and 10, ball still on the 47-yard line. Escobar in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 receivers on the left. 1 slot on the right. Going back to pass, dropping back, looking for a spot. It's caught. Once again, nice catch. Number 12, the receiver, Ryan Trinidad. 15-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for Hanna on the Falcon 32-yard line. 5 of 6 on the pass on passing tonight for Escobar. Clock at 9:54 and ticking. It looked like it could have been intercepted, but the one who finally got it was the guy with the white uniform on for the Eagles. They give us to number 20, Pena, working hard, going forward, looking about 4 yards on the carry, inside the 30-yard line to the 29. In on the tackle for the Falcons, number 8, Alan Torres. We're going to give him 3 yards on that carry. So it brings up a 2nd and 7. Hanna with even a field goal here would spread the lead beyond 8 points. Escobar with a snap. The give is to, once again, little juking and jiving by the number 20. Gain of 5 yards. Escobar, Pena. Looks like he's 2 yards short of the first down. Inside the 25, ball spotted on the 24. Eight carries for Pena in the second half for 17 yards. But a steady 2 or 3 yards per carry average for him. 3rd down, a big play again. Falcons can possibly stop and force them into a 4th down situation. Once again, they give us to number 20. He's got a first down right at the 20-yard line. Gain of 3 yards. So Hanna once again on the move. They're going to spot it on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. This drive started on the Hanna 41-yard line. A key pass of 15 yards to number 12 has brought him here to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Escobar in the backfield. He keeps the ball, trying to go wide, trying to make a move, looking for some room. Hit hard, but still advancing the ball forward. for about 5 yards. Falcon on the field, looks like that might be a cramp. Official timeout for an injured player. That was a gain of 5 yards. We'll be right back after this commercial from Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
We're back with you. The injured player for the Falcon coming off the well. He's still back on a knee, but it is number 8. So it'll be a 2nd and 5 for the Eagles as we resume play with 7:33 to go. Critical drive. A score here could put the ball out of reach for the Falcons because the Falcons doing most of their offensive plays on offense in the rushing department. 2nd and 5. Hanna not letting that clock wind down, knowing that they have the upper hand right now in the score, not rushing anything. Again, to give it to number 20. He's been the workhorse, caught in the backfield, maybe for no gain, maybe a loss of 1. It is a loss of 1, actually. They're going to take the sticks back 1 yard. It'll be a 3rd and 6 now. .6:48, and the clock ticking here in the 4th quarter. Hanna taking their sweet time, knowing they have the upper hand, knowing that they could score a 3-pointer at a minimum here. They got trips to the left. Quarterback, intercepted. And let's see, there's a ball on the ground. Let's see who has the ball. They're going to call it an incomplete pass after it was in and out of the arms of the defender of the Falcons. He had the ball, took maybe 2 steps. That's one of those where we have no review on that play. They're going to call it 4th down. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. And what a break for Hanna. The quarterback was caught 10 yards for a loss. Let's look at it on the replay. And we can't see it on the replay. No, it looked like it was a good call. The ball was in his hands and was immediately stripped by one of the Hanna Eagles. Unfortunate for the Falcons. So instead of a loss on the play, Hanna will get the ball back at the original line of scrimmage, which was the 17-yard line. And now they're going to go for a field goal, which would be a 34-yard field goal. And this would, there's officials timeout. That's what sure it is. Looks like it's a timeout. We'll be right back after this word from Real Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful
you really can't tell. Ready? As we resume play, Hanna will be trying a 34-yard field goal attempt to take a 9-point lead if it goes through the uprights. Whistle says we're ready for play. Number 15 to do the chores. He kicks it. Looks good. And it is no good. Wow. What a potential chain of events. A turnaround here. But the Falcons stop. There's an injured player for Hanna on the field. Looks like it was the kicker that got hurt on that play. I didn't see it. Couldn't see it really. But the ball went wide to the right. It's no good. The Falcons will take over on possessions on that 4th down attempt. Will be spotted on the Falcons' 17-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors on Real Sports Live.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good.
And we're back here at Leo Aguilar Stadium with the Hanna Eagles up 14-8 with 6:20 to go on the clock. Hanna just missing a field goal from 34 yards out. Ball goes over to the Falcons. Ball will be spotted on the 20-yard line. Falcons with the third drive of the night. Their best field position on the starting drive at the 20. They've had it at the 18, the 16, and now the 20. Can they go 80 yards? They need to try to tie this game up. The hand is to Ascendis. There's a flag on the play. Ascendis stopped after about 2 yards. We'll see what that flag is about. They're spotting him with a 3-yard gain, but that flag is in the area where it's probably holding. We'll see. Flag came from the umpire, which is like right behind the defensive line of scrimmage. A personal foul. A high-low block. So that's a 15-yard mark off. And I think there's not half the distance to the goals. Yes, it is. It's half the distance to the goal, so it takes it to the 10-yard line where it's going to be a 1st and 20. Falcons with the time and with the distance, they're more and more getting forced to have to put the ball in the air to make up that yardage. They haven't had any success tonight with long runs to try to make up those 20 yards. But it's a 1st and 20. Let's see what happens. Man in motion, number 7. Number 11, McQuarter, trying to get some room, but stopped for another loss. Loss of 3 yards. Takes the ball another 3 yards further back, so it's now 2nd and 23. Clock ticking at 5:55. Longoria under center. Single man in the backfield, 2 wingmen. Man in motion, number 7. Rechecking the defensive alignment. Back under center. Pitch out to McQuarter. Might have some room this time. A nice juking and move. McQuarter making up. Let's see how many yards he made on that one. 15-yard gain on that one, but it brings up a 3rd and 8. So the biggest carry of the night for McQuarter. Still 3rd and 8. Clock ticking down to 5 minutes now. This is a key pivotal drive for the Falcons. Must score to have any hope to be close in this game or have an opportunity to win it. Pitch out again to McQuarter. Trying to look for some running room. Stopped right immediately after about a 3-yard gain. Smacked at the 25-yard line. Number 25 in on the tackle for the Eagles. Ramon Reyes. So it's a 4th down and 5. What will the Falcons do? Falcons will call a timeout with 4:34 to go in the 4th quarter. Falcons trailing 14-8 to the Hanna Eagles. We'll be right back after this commercial from Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits.
As we resume play with 4:34 to go, Falcons with a 4th down and 5 on their own 25. Kind of in a desperate situation. They're going to go for it, hoping for the best to try to get a 1st down and keep this drive going. Longoria under center, the man in motion. Stepping back, looking for a receiver. Longoria trying, not much ahead. He's going to try for the 1st down, and he is not going to get there. He is run out of bounds short of the 1st down at the 28-yard line. The ball will go over to Hanna, and a great defensive stop for Hanna. started off by a big penalty that put the Falcons back deep in their territory. A personal foul, a low block. Hanna will take the ball over on the Falcon 27-yard line. They're sitting pretty with 4:24 to go, leading 14-8. LaGuardia was trying to do a pass for a completion to get that first down, but was knocked out of bounds 3 yards shy of the first down. So Hanna, again, golden opportunity on the Falcon 27. Escobar, the signal caller. The workhorse for the night has been Pena, number 20. There's a snap, and he gets the ball. Stop for no gain, right at the 27-yard line. Clock still ticking, 4:18 and counting. Falcons kind of in desperation mode, having to stop Hanna on this one. Any scoring by Hanna on this drive will put the game away. 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Hanna taking their sweet time. Play clock at 14 and ticking. Escobar in the backfield. Again, the give to number 20. Pena. Stop immediately at the line, but maybe a 2-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Clock still ticking, 3:32. Again, Hanna taking their sweet time. The play clock hasn't even started. Now at 25 seconds. They can take this snap, under the 3-minute mark. Falcons looking for something, some type of a turnover, something to change the momentum. Would have to score and make a 2-point conversion to tie this game. Escobar in the backfield. Running back at his side. It's a sweep to the right. Looking for some running room. Stopped immediately right at the 25-yard line for no gain. But it's a timeout. Once again, timeout for the Falcons. With a score 14-8 and 2:57 on the clock. When we come back, it'll be Hanna with a field goal attempt. 4th and 7. We'll be right back with Real Sports Live.
Mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop.
Back with you live here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium with 2:57 to go in the 4th quarter. Los Fresnos Falcons trailing the Homer Hanna Eagles 14-8. Hanna with a 4th down and 7 on the Falcon 24-yard line. You would think they'd go for a field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. Interesting call. I think I would go for the field goal because anything that would score would put the game out of reach for the Falcons. Going back to pass, looking for the deep ball. Upstairs, it's caught. It's a touchdown, number 12. Big pass. Ryan Trinidad. Big score. Big score for Hanna. That's going to put the game out of reach, I'm sure, for the Falcons. Going for the extra point attempt. Now leading 20-8 with a conversion coming. Escobar went right back and said, we're going for it all, and they did. 27-yard pass. Here's the extra point. It's up, and it is good. So with 2:51 to go in the 4th quarter, Hanna Eagles 21, Los Fresnos Falcons 8. We'll be right back on Real Sports Live.
The wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Once again, we're back with you here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, where the Hanna Eagles have just scored a touchdown with 2:51 to go. The fourth catch of the night from number 12, Ryan Trinidad, none bigger than that one. A 27-yard reception on a fourth down play. Hanna going for it. And they score. They capitalize. Take a 13-point lead with 2:51 to go. Can the Falcons come back? Kick. Number 4, Muniz, trying to bring the ball up for the Falcons. Running hard across the 30-yard line to the 32. First up from the pile for Hanna, number 9, Alfredo Villarreal. It'll be Falcons ball on their own 32-yard line, trailing with 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. So Hanna all night long been knocking on the door and finally took advantage of this one, running out of time in the first half for another potential score. So again, once again, Hanna being the one with ball possession for the majority of the night, now really put it in the hands of the Falcons to try to make a comeback. Falcons almost forced to go on every play in the air. Pitch out to McWhorter, trying to get some running yards up the middle. He's got some room over across the 50-yard line to the 45-yard line. Gain of 23 yards from McWhorter, biggest run of the night for him. Puts the ball at the 45-yard line with 2:37 to go. First and 10 Falcons. Their fourth possession of the second half. Longoria under center. Man in motion, number 7. The give. Again, a pitch out. McWhorter trying to make some room again. Caught after about a 3-yard gain to about the 42-yard line. Time ticking, 2:22. Falcons with one timeout left. Second down, 6 yards. We'll give him a 4-yard gain on that one. The give is to Resendiz. Moving forward inside the 35-yard line. It'll be good enough for a first down, but time is their enemy at this point. Clock stopped momentarily to reset the chains. Clock now under 2 minutes, but the Falcons on the 35-yard line, moving the ball swiftly, about 60 yards so far. Correction, 55 yards so far. In motion, number 7. Pitch out again to McWhorter. Looks like he's got some room. McWhorter for no gain, maybe 2 yards on that play. Number 7 on the night for the Falcons. The man in motion has been number 7, Jose Rivera. Time at 1:30 and ticking. Resendiz with the carry to the 30-yard line, a gain of 3 yards. We're almost under a minute. Falcons call their final timeout. We'll be right back with Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We're back with you live here at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, where it'll be a 3rd down and 5 for the Falcons. They are trailing 21-8 over the Homer Hanna Eagles. 1:07 left on the clock. No timeouts left for the Falcons. Every play for the Falcons will be critical here, trying to move the ball, move the chains, trying to get a score. The give is to Resendiz for 2 yards. Hanna happy that the Falcons are running the ball. The clock just keeps ticking. Longoria under center on a 4th down and 3. McWhorter inside the 25-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stopped momentarily with 42 seconds to reset the chains. Ball now at the 24-yard line. Clock now moving under 40 seconds. Number 7 with the ball. There's a flag on the play. Number 7, number 7, Rivera. 21 seconds to go. Clock stop. Holding on the Falcons. Clock won't start until the snap of the play here. Falcons with no timeouts again. And the walk-off from the spot of the foul will take the ball back to the 35, roughly the 34-yard line. 1st and 21 for the first down, and, well, 34 yards to pay dirt. Clock ticking, 17 seconds. Going deep, throwing it up high. It's going to be intercepted and going out of bounds. Intercepted by Hanna. That'll seal the deal for the Eagles. Number 8, Andrick Flores with the interception for the Hanna Eagles. And the Hanna Eagles will leave the stadium with a 2-0 district lead right now. 2 wins, one over against San Benito and one over Los Fresnos. A big win for Hanna as they move forward with a shortened season. These are big wins. Falcons will have to try to come back next week against San Benito and try to pull back their record to from a 1-1 record and try to be on the positive side and possibly be 2-1. There's 10 seconds to go. Hanna will kneel this ball with the Falcons out of timeouts, and that will do it for tonight's game. Escobar, the quarterback all night long for the Hanna, takes it on a knee. He's been effective. He's been the leader for the Eagles, and that'll do it with the clock running out 2-1-0. And the final score here from Leo Aguilar Stadium. The Homer Hanna Eagles 21, the Los Fresnos Falcons 8. Everybody, we will see you next week here in Los Fresnos at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, where the Falcons will be hosting the San Benito Greyhounds. Once again, congratulations to the Hanna Eagles for their 2nd district win. Good night, everyone. We'll see you here from Real Sports Live. This has been your announcer, Gil Gomez.
Making history. This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.